Well, first of all, just looking back on the game during the week, how disappointing was that result for you, given you went into that on the back of 2 victories?
It was massively disappointing, like you said. I think we started to build up a little bit of momentum. Obviously we back-to-back wins in the fashion that we had done so obviously it was bitterly disappointing. I thought that we played well for large spells in the game and just never managed to probably come out that period of pressure that St Mirren put us under. Probably lasted just a wee bit too long, and they get the goal, and then I think the third goal, we're pushing to try and get a point for the game, and they scored the third. So yeah, massively disappointing, but the good thing is we've got a game tomorrow to try and put things right.
And of course that game against Hearts, just how big a game is this, given their position in the league and yours, because obviously they'll see this as a chance to gain ground, but you can obviously open up the gap.
Yeah, that's right. I think it makes for a good game. Obviously both teams going out there looking for the win, as you would expect. So yeah, it'll be a good one. We're fully prepared. Like I said, we're ready to go after Wednesday night. We're disappointed. Want to try and build that momentum back up and get another win on the board. So we've got an opportunity to do that tomorrow.
And just from a player's perspective, just how have things changed under the new manager coming?
I think it's been really positive. I think you can see the reaction on the pitch. From the first day he was in the building, loads of positive energy, loads of enthusiasm, the way he wants to work. I think you can see that on the pitch. The Ross County performance, Dundee, even St Mirren, we lose the game, but for large spells it was really positive. So we'd expect you'll see more of that tomorrow, and I think the manager's been really good and really positive since he's came in.
How much confidence now do you feel there is in the squad? Is there renewed confidence in the St John's?
I think so, yeah. I think you get confidence from winning games of football, first and foremost. And probably the performances within those games have been really good. So I think that builds confidence. So like I said, disappointing on Wednesday, but still positives to take, and we take them into tomorrow.
And obviously Hearts as well under a new manager, and they've had a sort of a good and bad start to his reign. But what are you expecting from them? Again,
probably a point to prove. I think, like ourselves, they'll not want to be in that position in the league table. They'll want to change that as quick as they can, and they'll see this as an opportunity again, like ourselves. So I think it makes for a good game, and really looking forward to it.
And you yourself personally, how have you found things so far this season?
Really enjoyed it. It's been really good. Obviously coming back to the club for a second spell. Change of manager, these things happen in football. Players come and go. It's the same with managers. But it's been really good. The last few weeks, especially since we've been winning games, like I said, it brings confidence. And around the place, there's a wee bit of buzz. So we can't dwell too much on Wednesday. It's a defeat. We learn from it, but we can't linger on that too much. And we take the positives and look to tomorrow.
From your own personal point of view, you must be really delighted with the performances that you've put in.
Yeah, I've been happy with the standard of performance that I've managed to put in. Especially the last few weeks. I think, again, the team gets confidence, but again, as a player, you grow in confidence and you get that momentum. You get that for playing games first and foremost, and then performing in them. So it's been good. It's my job now to keep that going for a prolonged period.
And the combination of yourself and Sven and Matt Smith seems to be kind of creating a lot more than perhaps we were earlier in the season.
Yeah, I think everyone who's came into the team, whether that's the starters or the subs that have came off the bench, everyone seemed to have had a really positive impact on the games recently, which is good. And like I mentioned there, even the boys who are not starting the game, we're trying to put a big emphasis on everyone in together in this fight. So that's certainly been the case. I think you've seen that. So it's been good. Like I said, I think it's the players' job to then put those performances in for a long period.
And the one sort of contentious out of Wednesday was the goal that Adama had chalked up. I couldn't see anything wrong with it. Can you tell me what it was that was the problem?
Well, I think the referees seen it as a foul. Again, obviously there was a couple of instances on Wednesday night where VAR gets involved, and from a player's point of view, of course it's disappointing because you think you've got another goal in the game, and the win gets took at yourselves a wee bit. But again, we've had VAR in the game for a wee while now, and as players we are used to it. So it's one of them. The decision goes against you, but just go with it and move on.
And when it goes for you, like it did against Dundee, then so much the better.
Well, again, yeah, I think, like I said, that VAR's been in the game long enough now that players are probably used to it. Probably know that when you score a goal, that it's going to get checked for everything. So obviously you can celebrate, but you're kind of waiting for the checks to be done until you can really enjoy the moment. But like I said, we are used to it now, so you're going to have times that it goes for you, times against you.
Fingers crossed then for tomorrow.
Thank you very much. Cheers.